All right. So my father, um, my father was in the military. He served the country. So credit to him for that. Shout out to him for doing that. Um, my dad has been there for me since the day I was born. He's an incredibly funny guy, which is where I get my sense of humor from. Um, um, he is somebody who was present for me in my everyday life. Growing up, he was my coach in basketball for a couple of years. Um, when I was in high school, he took me to all of my football practices, picked me up, took me to my powerlifting practices. Um, he back in his younger days when he was more mobile, he was adventurous. He would get hop in the car and we would go on like little family road trips to Astro World when it was still around. Um, we took a trip to go visit my brother when he was in the military. Wasn't in the military that long, by the way. Shout out to dude. Um, but yeah, he went to work every day and he paid the bills and and he just he made it a point to be he made it a point to teach me life lessons. He always would say that he can't leave me any money, but he can leave me knowledge. That he's very big on leaving wisdom behind, as that would be his legacy. His kids are his legacy. Um, I want to thank my dad um, for being such a positive role model in certain aspects for me, um, helping me shape the way that I've become a father myself. I had to watch him first to learn how to do the job as best as I can do it. He's not perfect. He's made his mistakes. He has some things he needs to fix with some of his other children, and hopefully they can fix that before it's too late. Um,
Yes.
but all in all, he's done a great job. He's done the best he can with what he has.
Mhm.
Um, he doesn't get the benefits that he should be getting from the military, so he's still working to this day, um, which is sad for me because I wish I could put him in a position to be retired so he don't have to work anymore. But I am working on that, and you guys could be very helpful in that by liking, commenting, subscribing to the channel, and all that.
And post on notifications so you can get notified when he posts.
But yeah, I just want to say thank you, Dad, for everything that you have done for me to this point, everything that you will do for me going forward. It does not go unnoticed. I appreciate all your sacrifices that you have made for the family, and I just want to say I love you very much, and hopefully we can have uh, many more Father's Days to celebrate together. As I do plan on taking him out to eat on Father's Day, so that'll be something that we do together. Um,
Yes.
but now let's shift focus over to me as a father, which I will now give the floor to Nala to tell you guys what I am like as a father and what it is like to be my daughter. So, Nala, the floor is yours. Tell the people.
Okay. So I'm gonna be honest. Nope. All jokes aside, for real. I'm gonna be for real, cause everybody know I like to play. But all jokes aside, my dad is a horrible father. He's a cheapskate. I'm sorry. Okay, for real. I love my dad because he he's one of a kind. Like for real. He anything like if you wanted to play basketball, he's gonna teach you how to play basketball. If you wanted to play football, he's gonna teach you how to play football. All your dreams, my dad's gonna help you so you can achieve those dreams. so you can make it there. My dad wants me to be better than him. I already am, but I mean, yeah. But my dad, when you're in your emotions, in your sadness, in your lowest time, he's gonna be there. No matter who you are, no matter if you're a friend, family, anyone, he's gonna be there for you. Um, he's not gonna give you no money, but he's gonna give you some help, some some ideas, something to help you from to make you happy. My dad always gives anyone some help. They got questions, he helps them with their questions, he answers the question. My dad also, he works very hard. He works a lot, you know, for me, for my family, for his family, to take care of everyone around him. Also, he take cares the people around him before he take care of himself. He thinks about other people before himself, and I like that about my dad. And even when people treat him worse and the worst, or hate, they be haters and all of that, my dad is always still happy. No matter what they say about him, no matter how they treat him, he's always happy. And that's what I like about my dad, because he he doesn't care what the haters say. He's gonna keep going. He's not gonna stop. He's gonna keep going until he makes it. And when he makes it hard. And my dad, I love him so much. Like, he is my world, you know. And I would do anything for him, no matter if I need to pay for food, gas, water, anything. I'll be there for him, no matter what happens. My dad is the greatest. Like Big Ace the Plug say, the biggest, the largest. Yeah, that's what I like about my dad.
Ah, ah.
Okay, I could say that you're really
It's
a
a,
cheapskate. You're a
don't ruin
real,
the moment.
he's a real
Don't
cheapskate.
ruin the
He's a
moment. Don't
real
ruin the.
cheapskate.
Let me have this. It's a little misty out here. My allergies are acting. That was
Cheapskate.
that was beautiful, kiddo.
I bet it was.
Uh, for those of you who may not know, um, I had Nyla when I was 19 years old, fresh out of high school, first year in college, just green as the grass behind me. Just didn't know how to be a parent. Still figuring out how to be an adult, really. So it was a very hard transition for me from pretty much being a kid to now having to figure out how to raise a kid. Um, the first couple of years of her life was very rough for me. Um, I worked a lot more back then because uh, I had a responsibility to take care of. It wasn't just about me anymore. I had a child to take care of. Um, I had I had some good help around me. Close friends, my father, my brothers. They all pitched in to give me the lessons that I need, give me the advice that I need to be able to. Oh, excuse me, bless me, told you, allergies. Um, to be able to do the job that I needed to do as a parent. Bless me. Oh, have mercy.
Please cut this out.
Ooh, bless me.
Commercial break.
No. Boy, Lord have mercy. This is why I don't record outside, people. Lord have mercy. I'm good though. I think that was the last one. Um, but no, it was not easy being a parent right out the gate. As time goes on, you and your child gets older and they start to develop their own personalities. As you can see, this one is a handful, um, but in a good way. Uh, you learn to adapt with who they are becoming, and your parenting style has to evolve as they get older as well. Um, I would say this all the time that she has saved me more times than she could even possibly know. And some of my hardest and darkest moments, I've had to always remember that somebody is relying on me and depending on me. So it was not an option to quit or give up. No matter what I was dealing with, no matter how hard things got for me, I knew that I had to wake up every day and do whatever I can to make sure she was okay, even if that meant that I was not okay. And I think I've done a pretty decent job at doing that so far. Um, I know that I could have been better over the years. I regret making some of the decisions I made early on in my life, financially. Um, I it has severely changed the way I can do things for her. I wish I could give her more or could have given her more growing up, but I'm working on that. It's not necessarily about being cheap or anything like that. It's really just working with what I have after after I get paid and I pay the bills that I need to pay, and I look at what's left and I work. I just have to work with that, and most of it goes to her anyway, outside of um, what's already comes out of my check for her anyway. So I don't really buy a lot of things for myself. I don't really like do a lot of things for myself. If I do something for myself, it's usually around my birthday time, and that's the only time that I really want it to be about me. The rest of the year is about everybody else around me. I do have a lot on my plate. I do have a lot of people that depend on me, a lot of people that I take care of at one time. But at the end of the day, um, the main goal is to get her to be a responsible young adult. When it's time for her to take on the real world, I want her to be ready. I want her to be prepared. I do want her to be better than me and her mother. That's why we are making the sacrifices that we are making now, so that she can see how it's done and she can see how to do better than what we did, so she can give her kids more and just pass it down from generation to generation. That's the ultimate goal when you have kids, is for them to ultimately surpass what you have done in this world and live a better life than you. So I hope to in the future be able to create more memories with her, which we do have a few memories together. We've taken some trips together. Um, what has been some of your favorite memories of us thus far?
Um,
Trips
I
or
got a lot.
just name a few if you want to.
Um, mostly my birthday trips. It's mainly me and him 1-on-1, and that's what I like most. My birthday trips with me and him. I like the one when we went to New Orleans. That was my favorite one of all. I think I was turning 8.
Probably.
Yeah, I think I was turning 8 or 9. One of the two. Yeah, that's one of my favorite ones because we went to the zoo. I think it was a zoo. Yeah.
Yeah, it was the New Orleans Zoo, which was is also an aquarium, but we didn't really do the aquarium part. No,
Yeah.
we didn't go to the zoo. It was what's that thing called? It did have some animals in there, some birds and stuff like that, but it wasn't the actual New Orleans Zoo. It was kind of like an aquarium and another park combined together. But
Yeah.
yeah, we did that, and then I took her to
Shake Shack.
Shake Shack for the first time,
Mm.
which she really has to have the one in L.A. because that's the real one. That's the good one. No offense to the New Orleans one, but nothing was gonna top that L.A. one. Um, what else did we do? That we went to see. We was on the little riverfront or whatever.
Yeah.
We was actually on in a part where it was in a movie. That we was watching a movie. It was like, oh, we sat right there where they're filming this movie.
Yeah, we did. I forgot
Uh,
the movie though.
oh, we went to have beignets
Yeah,
at
they were
Cafe
good.
Dubon.
They were really good.
Yeah,
That was my first time trying them.
yeah.
And then we went to my stepdad's restaurant, and we had food. It was good. Yeah.
Right. One of our many adventures that we have, and we've been to. We've been to two WrestleManias together.
In
One
Dallas.
one in New Orleans and one in Dallas.
The one in Dallas was a family trip, which was also a good trip because it was in Dallas. Um, the Dallas trip, it was about family, the getting together, and that's what I also like. My uncles, I like being around my uncles, my cousins. I love my family. That's the top thing. Nobody could ever rate that off my scale. I love my family, and the Dallas trip was very fun. We went to WrestleMania for I think 3 days, 2, 3,
We went for 3 days.
3 days, yeah. And
Airbnb was nice.
for real, and we had some good food. We had a home cooked meal, and then went out to eat. Yeah. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. I love all the adventures me and my dad go on. I like the adventures my dad goes on personally with his friends, even though I'm not invited. But I do like the adventures he goes on. I watch, I watch him have fun, and that's what makes me smile when my dad has fun. Even though I call him every single day when he goes on a trip.
And she always wants a souvenir from wherever I go.
Yes, I do.
But I think I've only gotten her something from Miami.
Yeah, it was an outfit. It's cute.
Well, stuff be expensive when I go places, and a lot of times, what be happening is the unexpected stuff. Like when you go to the airport and they throw your stuff in the trash, and you gotta buy new stuff like your toothbrushes and your lotions and all that because you didn't know you had to be a certain size to go through TSA. Nobody knew stuff like that. Or having a flat tire, all the money you spend on getting an Uber because you don't want to drive drunk and stuff like it's just stuff like that. So, my apologies for stuff like that. But
That's good. I'm okay with that because I remember one time. I think you did give me a souvenir from Vegas, but I don't know what happened to it. I don't know if you did or
I
not.
don't, I don't, I don't, I don't remember. Look, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So did my
Exactly.
memory. So, I if you haven't seen my story time on Vegas, you can go check that out on my channel.
Please.
But yeah, uh, all in all, being a parent, being a father has been the greatest achievement of my life. Nothing I do in this life will ever surpass that. I Nyla is turning 11 in a couple of weeks. Um, so 7 more years to go until she's 18 and a grown adult of her own, which is blows my mind because I still remember the day she was born. Um, but I'm more than halfway uh, done with raising a child. Will I have more kids in the future? No idea. Uh, think about it, but I can't make any promises on that. Uh, but being her dad has been an adventure thus far, and we have many more adventures to do. There's more trips that she can take now that she's older. So we will be having some adventures for just me and her, and we will document those adventures for memories and for you guys to consume whenever I release that. But I want to conclude this episode by saying that we can all be better as parents each and every day. Don't ever think just because your child is good and they have almost everything that they ask for that means you can stop growing as a parent. No, you can continue to get better. You can continue to learn something. You can continue to grow as a parent, and your children they notice stuff like that. So I want to say to all the dads out there, continue to be present. Continue to be a positive influence because we've seen what it's like for kids who don't have one of their parents around, especially the father. There's too many fathers who are not in their children's lives. So for the ones who are still in their children's lives, continue to be there. Continue to change um, what people think about dads. We know moms get a lot of the credit as they should; they deserve it. But dads do a lot too. Dads are very important to the household, and I just want to see all the good dads out there continue to thrive and continue to get their flowers and get the credit that they deserve for the job that they do. So I want to say Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Enjoy your kids, enjoy your day. Hope you get good gifts from your kids, from the mother of your children. If you don't get anything, that's okay. The gift of life is the greatest gift you could ever have. So, Nala, do you have any closing words for the people?
Oh yeah. Um, for people my age, for the people my age, that's my age. Um, I just want you to know that if you think that your parents are not doing enough for you, then you're wrong. Your parents are doing more than enough. Don't matter how they treat you, how they feel about you. I promise that they love you deep, deep, deep down in your heart. They really do. No matter if you regret that that was your parent or whatnot, but they love you. I promise that they do. Um, and if they don't, then you need to leave. You need to leave for real. But for real, they love you. I promise that they do. They, you should look up to them. You know, you should be a better person that they are. If you know what I'm saying. And also, everybody out there, follow your dreams. Keep going. Never give up. Don't stop. If you stop, you'll never achieve. So just keep going. Don't stop in your life. Don't just keep going. And don't be like me and break your arm and just say, nah, I just give up. Keep going. Don't be like me. Just keep going. And don't be a bad kid like me. You'll end up like this. And you don't want to end up like this. So just keep going. Don't stop, but keep going. And yeah, follow your dreams. Go to college. Get a career. Yeah. And make
And
sure you go follow my TikTok at Nyla the Creator.
and that will conclude this episode. Thank you, Nyla, for joining the show. Appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Remember, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel and turn the notification bell on to know when I post. And I will see you guys in the next episode. And this will be me signing off. Don't start your ish. Won't be no ish. Till next time, folks. I'm out.